Yeah.
Oh, on a roll. Right, 1B then.
About 20 minutes to get 1B done.
Well,
Won't take long. I'll be playing my game.
Well, this is our division coordinator, isn't it? So let's get through. So three games been played already, right? So we'd have to go too much. So the first one's Pizdets versus R1 Adventures. So Pizdets, I think, is the other Norse team, is it?
No, Darrow is Nurgle, but close.
Darrow's horrible Nurgle team. So let's have a look. Does that mean something? Pizdets, does that mean something? Where's Darrow from? Is he Hungarian?
I don't know, but I'm assuming it's to do with we. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're probably right. 16-player Nurgle team. I mean, as you'd expect, really. I mean, he's got a horrible killer, which is here. There we go.
No block on the horrible killer yet.
Oh, that's good.
I managed to make it to 71 SPP without deciding that block is a good idea.
That's like a power move, isn't it? It's like I don't even need block. 2 strength 5 Nurgle warriors. Ridiculous beast who's got block. And a niggle. Yeah, so, get killing. Yeah, I mean, solid. Right, 160k in the bank. Which will presumably just get rid of 2030, so we'll be down to 2040, or we should get maybe a stadium enhancement. Maybe
2030 getting rid of 10k will put him down to 2040.
2020, sorry. Yeah,
I mean,
basic maths.
The team is lacking in pesticores, all right.
Yeah, he's got 2 developed ones and then 1. He's only got 3. That's interesting.
So
I mean,
that's the weakness of this team, is that the pesticores give you that little bit more speed and responsiveness, and he's only got 2 decent ones.
I mean, he's also got 16 players and 2 dirty players, and I think Dara likes to foul anyway type thing. So
yeah. But
it's taking his halfling experience to the.
If the team has a weakness, then it's that.
Yeah, it's rotters. Too many rotters.
Okay, he's playing R1's Avengers, who are an elf team, a dark elf team, in fact.
Yeah.
Who's missing? I mean, the TV is just 1450 at the moment, but they are missing 3 players for game 1. So they're missing 350 TV for game 1. No enhancement. 23-3, 22-3-11 coming in at. And again, there's not much here. Exceptional. Strength 4 blitzers, always nice. But yeah, that's it really. I suppose that strip leap blitzer is okay, but he's not AG5, only AG4, so it's not amazing.
It's a pretty underwhelming team.
Yeah, not much there.
No witch off.
No witch. Yeah, but possibly.
Oh, there is one.
Oh,
Sorry,
here she is. MNG. Yeah, but she's only got wrestle. It's quite rookie. So I think I'd go for Nurgle for this game.
This is an elf team that's going to have a wizard and also has strip ball against a team with no sure hands. So they do have outs, as it were.
Yeah, they have quite a bit in terms of inducements.
But I think I voted for the Dark Elves, but I think in my heart it would be Nurgle who's going to win that.
I actually went for the Dark Elves.
Go on, what have you gone for?
I also went for the Dark Elves, yeah.
Actually, 4 of us went for the Dark Elves. Palladius as well.
Yeah, but the Nurgle got 3 other coaches, and then there's a lot of draws in the middle as well.
Okay, next game's been played, and Mongloom won that one, so well done Mongloom. But let's have a quick look at the Norse team, who he did play.
Who let a better Norse team into Tier 1?
And it is a better Norse team. I mean, this guy obviously knows how to look after his players, Cornite.
I mean, you say that, but 4 of his players have grey marks to them at the moment.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
looking after his players.
I mean, he's got another block Yeti, though, which is pretty quite good. Banger the Legend.
Piling on Yeti, which I did build a piling on Yeti for the first iteration of my and the second iteration of my Norse team, but it's
so shit though.
Yeah,
you basically have to blitz with him like half the game.
Yeah, well, he's single use, isn't he? Single use Yeti.
Well, I mean, just to stand him up, you've got to blitz.
Yeah. You get one good piling on in, and then he's on the floor
Unless
for the
he's
rest of the game.
unless he's the Norse coach that I played against in CCL yesterday, who rolled a 6 every time he wanted to move his Yeti.
Of course he did. Was that pleasing to you, Danton, every time that happened?
No, what was even more pleasing was the fact that one turn he hit with the Yeti 2 dice, first move, 1 in 9. I was like, yay, reroll,
6.
passes loner,
Yeah.
murders a piece of mine, obviously. And then the other great one was first move. He had a loner lineman. First move, dodged the loner lineman to blitz the ball, and obviously everything worked. It was literally it was one of those halves where every single stupid thing he did worked.
So it's the beautiful thing about Blood Bowl is that people can do that.
Yeah.
And win a game and just have to.
Thankfully, in the second half, I was playing Underworld. Second half, I had 6 players against 8, and amazingly, I got a blitz and somehow managed to put pressure on him. And suddenly, his stupid things started to not work, and amazingly, I got a draw out of it.
Yeah.
And he blamed dice, I'm sure. For
that's how dice work. Eventually, they will tend towards the norm, even if they don't at first.
Anyway, a fairly good Norse team. I mean, Cornite, you're the Norse guy. Anything stand out for you apart from?
Other than the piling on Yeti that's made it to 74 SPP without being stamped to death, which I think is amazing.
I would have thought you said the Berserker who made it to 41 without being murdered.
Notice
he's not got piling on, so clearly that's what I've been going wrong this whole time.
I mean, this I don't know if that's a new thing. No, it's not new. So he was armor 6 for this game, but he's MNG.
But for move up and guard, you
I mean, you keep him, don't you?
I think the movement for Ulfwell is worthy of a note as well. That's funny.
What the fuck's that? Sorry.
Long beard, Ulf.
I mean, this is another case of stand firm, just put him somewhere and leave him.
Yeah. And it's also a case of Agi 2 players being too annoying to level to want to replace him. Whereas the other Ulf's got Blodge, which is nice, and will probably be fine forever.
Yeah.
But generally, nicely built team. I like the differing skills, on the linemen.
Interesting choices. Okay, let's have a look at Mongloom's. Mongloom's been playing this team for a while, hasn't he? So it's Kislev Circus team.
4 or 5 seasons?
Yeah, let's have a look. They are 1750 with 200k in the bank. No stadium, 23, 16, 16.
And you may think that because of the damage you saw on the Norse, that Mongloom had his killer for that last game, but in fact the killer was missing that first game of the season. So all that damage was caused by no mighty blow or any other kills.
So it was a dicing.
Yeah.
But let's have a look. I mean, AG is most important for Kislev. So we've got 2 linemen who've got AG4.
Both with guard, which is amazing.
Amazing, yeah, and some. The other one's got wrestle, which is again fantastic for sacking. Blitzers, 1 killer, as we mentioned before, but he's armor 7, but no niggle. That's fine. And the other one has just got block.
Yeah.
Catches 1 movement 8-1. I think that's.
I think the wrestle one is unusual, and I would be kind of against it if it wasn't the fact he has 2 guard linemen who are Agi 4.
Yeah.
So obviously the game plan is leap the 2 Agi 4s in to provide guard and then send the wrestler in to actually do the sacking. And that's pretty sweet.
Well, the 2 Agi 4, no, one of the Agi 4 is a lineman, right?
Yeah.
No, both the Agi up players are linemen. So they're both on Agi 4, which means they leap.
Right. So you can just sack the ball just with the 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
You just put in the one with block, the assist, and sack with the other one.
Yeah.
Amy Leaphouse, who was the MVP on that game, is sure hands as well. So I guess she'd be the retriever.
Yeah.
For that. Okay, cool. Right, next one is you, Cornite. So you won your game. This is your team. So you're missing James, the lineman, who's presumably just got an MNG. Yeah. Apart from that, it's the same as we've seen recently. So you've got your movement 5, Ulf. Made an amazing Yeti, who hasn't got piling on, disappointingly.
Why the hell is that Yeti still alive? I just no idea.
But she survived well,
Blodge.
hasn't she?
Blodge is really good for keeping things alive.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
Blodge Strength 5, it turns out, is even better for keeping things alive. But yeah.
It just should be dead.
And your Berserker's played 10 games without injury, so that's an achievement, I would say.
Yeah. Got KO'd really early in the last game, which was why I didn't manage to get him.
Why they didn't die, basically.
Yeah. I've been trying. I really have. I put them in all sorts of situations, but you just keep getting removed from the pitch without being murdered. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, you're 1530, so that's a nice TV to be at, really, isn't it?
It's okay, yeah. It pretty much gets me a wizard and Cheney.
What was it? Do you want to give us a quick recap of your game?
I killed one of Giraffe's mummies, and then I KO'd the other one, and it was slightly unfair from that point on.
Was it May that did that, or
no? It was Fouling that did that.
But hang on, you're a coach who doesn't like to foul.
No, I don't like to foul unless it makes sense, and those fouls made sense.
And the mummy did. Well, she's looking at her team now. She's replaced the mummy. Probably straight away. So we've got Tree in the mix.
Who got murdered.
Yeah, the whites are okay. The piling on one's gone, which I'm glad to see. The Dizzy Bess is still around, unless she's a replacement of the previous ghoul, but movement 6 now. And again, Illicit Onion, which I think she had when we played last, but 8437 is a bit of an annoyance to play with.
I definitely, that's Giraffe's best player by a mile. And having the strength for ball carrying really helps the team. She actually didn't carry on that player for our game because I had a wizard, and so she was obviously didn't want that player to get murdered.
To be wizard bait, yeah.
Which made my life a bit easier. But you
cool.
swings around, you've got to make decisions about what.
Yeah, you're on the team.
Am I? Oh my god, I am.
You're a zombie.
Wow.
It does look like you, doesn't it? Let's just move.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just have to put a silly hat on it.
There we go. Look at that, everyone. It looks pretty
bit too clean shaven for me.
But yeah, okay, cool. Right, done. Well done. God, me next shit. Right, here we go. Here's my underachieving team. It's not really changed that much.
Isn't this match of the week?
Match of the week. Oh, I've got 160k actually. So should I get another lineman, shouldn't I, for this game? Or another witch? What do you reckon?
I think you should get an assassin, and in no way is that suggestion made based on the fact that I'm in the same division.
You've got 11 players, yeah. Oh, no, you got 12 players.
Yeah, he's got 12.
Yeah, you should get another lineman. I mean, what's the TV difference?
1920, 1680. So I think I'm at home anyway. So I've got a wizard. We've both got wizards. Yeah.
You may as well. You might as well get another lineman.
I mean, it's not going to hurt. This is Gassy Gang. I mean, in a way, it's good, right? Because he's missing 2 of his warriors for this game, but he's still got his killer pests. But missing the 2 warriors is pretty good.
What's going on, Dreamland? I thought Dreamland's players all died horribly.
11.
It was the warriors who used to die on a
regularly,
but they started surviving towards the end of the season.
So he's found some sort of secret to stop them dying.
Well, if you remember, maybe the secret, not to winning, but the secret to all these injuries is agreeing to pay half an hour after he agreed to start.
Oh, yeah.
So he was quite rightly cross about that. And that, basically, I can't remember who he played now. It was someone from the US, wasn't it? And they wrecked his team.
It was Bob.
Yeah, Bob. Bob wrecked his team and won the game to add insult to injury.
After waiting to watch the football.
Yeah, watching the football. Without telling him until the very last minute. So, yeah, I mean, if I've got a chance to beat Dreamland, it's this game, really. But we'll see. I mean, I'll outnumber him, which would be weird.
Yeah, well, wait till these pictures and inducements.
Yeah.
What do you think he'll go for? Bearing in mind he's got a wizard already.
Those player rosters?
Is there any star player who's worth it?
for Nurgle, it's really difficult, isn't it? There's
What about Borak or something like that? Can you get that?
Can you afford
Yeah,
Borak?
you can get Borak or Grashnak. I think Grashnak is better against
probably
blodgers.
better, isn't it?
Strength 3 blodgers. You can get 3 dies with Grash instead.
Yeah, Grasnak's not horrible.
Although that might be when you get a wizard. I mean, when you get a Grash or Borak would be the entire inducements.
Yeah, but that's probably fine. Okay, I've gone for a draw.
Yeah, I had gone for Dreamland. I'm just going to stick with Dreamland just because I'm obviously can't vote for Ethelred. That would be wrong. But I actually think the elves have a good chance if they were coached by someone else.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we get on.
Yeah, I mean, me going for a draw is basically that, right? It's like,
yeah,
they
should
bring yourself to win, but they're probably a draw.
Yeah, probably a draw. Don't worry, I'll mess it up. So yeah,
Ethelred will find a way to rescue a draw from the mouth of victory.
Mouth of victory. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to name this player.
Come on, okay. So the last game, which has already been played as well.
Oh yeah, sorry. Last game is Scalemates Physics Boys.
Scalemates.
0-0. Yeah. Didn't someone die? Did he lose a Saurus?
Very plausible.
He's got a new rookie one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. It wasn't one of his good ones though.
Yeah, it was a shit one, wasn't it? Rookie.
Yeah.
So Hogster drew again. His team's strong. It's got 2 strength 5 Saurai. One with Blackle, Mighty Blow, which is pretty cool.
It was the champs last season. It's obviously a decent team.
Yeah, 9-2-4-7 Skink, which is really nice.
Yeah, that Skink is very good indeed.
Sprint sure feet as well. Yeah, I mean, solid team. It's going to be hard to play against for both of us, I'd say, Core Knight, to be honest.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 guard.
I think I beat him last time I played him.
Yeah. But you can't rely on your luck every game. And then against the Physics Boys, who perhaps we thought might do better. So it's Venner East Lane's team.
The one with
the 4 goblins, the crazy goblin build.
Goblin
loves
build.
I
love it. I love
one
the goblin
build.
build.
Got a level. I think it's not a terrible idea. I think just you use them as kind of ablative armor in the
he basically doesn't like linemen, so he'd rather have goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fair enough.
As you can see, one of the orc blitzers did get killed fairly obviously by the complete fresh stack.
I mean, he's showing his intention as well, isn't he? With tackle, mighty blow, piling on pro. I mean, that's just. I'm just going to re-roll. I'm going to re-roll until everything's okay. That's what I'm going to do.
It's so much worse. The pro is so much worse in Blood Bowl 2 than it is in Blood Bowl 3 for Gree re-rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a dangerous game to play, right?
Yeah.
If anything, the fact it only works half the time is kind of safer. If you're proing a push or something, then it's fine.
But yeah, so are you top of the league? Have you taken a screenshot of this one?
No, I'll wait till the end of the season.
And that's it. That's one beat done. So good luck, everyone, this week. I mean, Dreamland play on Friday. When you playing, Danton? Tonight.
I actually woke up in the middle of the night and suddenly thought, oh my god, I should have played Ant-Man and forgot about it, but then I realized no, it's actually tonight.
If your life is so good that you're waking up worrying about whether you should have played your Blood Bowl game, then that's probably
pretty good, right?
Everything's good, yeah.
Well, I mean, don't you wake up in the middle of the night with random thoughts?
My I'm going to tell you this now. My random thought last night was that we got a new clean air zone here in Bristol, so I've got to replace my car. But for some reason, my dream last night, my mother-in-law was buying a second-hand yellow Ford Capri for 500 quid. And in my dream, I said, if you don't want to buy it, I'm definitely buying it because I've always wanted a Capri. And it was yellow, so why not? And nice. For 500 quid is pretty good. And the irony being, of course, that like
You wouldn't be-
1989 Ford Capri would also not be compliant for the clean air zone that I
Exactly.
live in.
You wouldn't be able to use it.
You'd be able to use it. But there we
Or
go.
would you? I mean, is it literally a case of you can't use it, or are you just like
It's nine. If you get caught by the cameras, it's
Yeah.
£9.
Yeah, you just get basically fined for it.
Oh, so it's like congestion charge, but
for
based on
emissions. Yeah. I mean, if I go one way out the street, I'm safe. If I go the other way, it's not so good. So, yeah. But anyway, that's it. Set 2. Who else is on?
Oh.
We can rate them, and then I'll do highlights and put them in the right
Space Cadet
channels.
or Elliot.
Oh, do Space Cadet, I guess. Yeah, good luck in your games this week, everyone. It's only our opinion if you feel insulted, and we literally know nothing. So go out there and prove us wrong on the pitch.
I mean, I think we've been mostly positive about people. So if you want to prove us wrong and prove that you're
terribly
terrible when we said you were good, then that's fine, right?
That's also fine, especially in Division 1B.
Quite sad I'm in 1A and not 1B actually.
You'd like to be. This is the party division.
This is the party. I've got Spider in my one, but no one else.
I mean, Sweeto's,
I mean, no one else who kind of frequents stream and the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Berto. I do have Berto.
Yeah, Berto's a lurker, isn't he? Often. But anyway, all right. Cheers, guys.
All right. Enjoy your game. Good luck.
See you guys. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I've clicked the button.
Great.